everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to take you through my entire morning routine that I do every single day, even on the weekends. A morning routine is something that has become so important to me since the train wreck of 2020. I think it was really important to a lot of us to just find a way to become more grounded and kind of keep ourselves sane through that crazy year. And one of the ways that I did that successfully was by creating and maintaining a morning routine. So I'm excited to share that with you in detail today. And I'm also excited to let you know that I have partnered with my good friend Kelly from Freedom in a Budget, and she is going to be sharing her morning routine with you as well. So be sure when you are done watching this video here that you head over to Kelly's channel and see what she does for her morning routine. And of course, I will be linking her video down below in the description box. And if you do not know Kelly and her channel Freedom in a Budget, you are missing out. She's been on YouTube for years now and shares so much helpful personal finance content. So make sure you go check her out. You will not be disappointed. Now, before we get into the actual morning routine, let's talk for a quick minute about what a morning routine actually is. And it's pretty much whatever you want it to be, right? So my morning routine will look different from Kelly's morning routine. Kelly's morning routine will look different from your morning routine. And the whole point of a morning routine is, at least in my opinion, to just kind of get you started on the same foot every day, to lay the groundwork mentally and physically for the day ahead, to get you prepared, to make you feel grounded, to help you wake up, to get you in a really good positive mental space. Sometimes it's just very helpful for us to get in a routine or be ritualistic and do the same thing in and out every morning, and it can really help set your day up for success and get you started on the right foot. So that's what a morning routine is. Now, what a morning routine is not is super rigid and strict. Although I guess if you really want it to be super rigid and strict, it could. If that is what helps keep you accountable and helps keep you sticking to it, then hey, that's your prerogative, and go ahead and hold yourself really strictly to a specific routine. I prefer for my morning routine to be a little bit more fluid. It often changes with the season. It changes when our schedule changes. For example, my husband just went to a new shift, so the past couple of days, I've actually shifted my morning routine a little while, and you are going to see the more updated version today. But if something does not work for me, if something doesn't feel good, if I feel like it's forced and I'm just not really getting anything out of any part of my morning routine, I don't do it. It's not here to force myself to do specific things. It's here to help me feel good. It's here to really help me get started in the right way and help my mind and body get prepared for everything that's about to come during the day. I enjoy waking up slowly. I like a little bit of peace and calm and quiet in the morning to start my day. And that is how my morning routine serves me. So again, this could be different for you and whatever you're looking to get out of it. So if you currently don't have a morning routine, it might be a good idea to just grab a piece of paper, jot a couple things down, do a little brain dump. Think about, what would you want from a morning routine? What goal do you want it to help you reach every single day? Then you can go from there and kind of work backwards to figure out what tasks would help put you in the right mindset, what tasks would help you get ready mentally and physically to reach that goal. Let's go ahead and jump into my morning routine. Now, like I mentioned, we just started a brand new schedule and we're still getting used to it just a little bit. But I do keep my alarm set for 6 o'clock. Then I try to sit up right away, say hello to my pups a little bit. And obviously I was recording this later than 6 a.m. because we have no light at 6 a.m. But I love when my pups come up and greet me in the morning. They get so excited because they are obviously ready for me to feed them. Little bit of stretching. I'm always so stiff in the morning, especially now that I've begun to work out again on a much more consistent basis. Once I get out of bed, I obviously just head to the bathroom. Sorry, it's kind of dirty. And get ready to brush my teeth. I don't do much in the way of skincare in the morning. If my skin is feeling dry, I'll sometimes just put a moisturizer on. But otherwise, just brush my teeth and get ready to go downstairs and get my day started. Then I take my puppies down. Clearly they're excited. I take them downstairs and I get them out first thing when I go down. And then once they're outside, I will feed them, and then there will be a mad rush to the food bowls. Next, I go ahead and make myself an energy drink. Now, I don't drink coffee in the morning because I do intermittent fasting and I do not like black coffee. So I usually go with an energy drink, which is also why you won't see me eating breakfast. And since I'm back on keto, these are exogenous ketones that I'm pouring in this water bottle, and they do have some caffeine in them, so I've been drinking them first thing in the morning. And then I sit down and I get my journals. I have 2 different journals that I journal in, and the first one is just my morning pages, so I start off with 3 things that I'm grateful for, and then I usually write out 1 affirmation that I try to keep in my head and focus on throughout the day. And then I write whatever else comes to mind. It could be business, personal, just rambling, anything. And then the second journal I have here is my abundance journal. And abundance is my word for 2020. If you don't pick a word for the year, I highly recommend doing so. So this year I decided I was going to journal on that word every single morning. Sometimes I only write a little bit in this journal if I'm in a rush or feel like I have a lot to do throughout the day. And sometimes I will sit here and write page after page after page. And journaling is a newer habit for me overall, something I picked up in 2020, and I've really been enjoying it. Then I make my way over to the floor and I stretch. Like I said, I'm so stiff in the morning. And I like to either put on some worship music, or my church puts out a YouTube video every single day that's called A Song and a Prayer, where somebody sings a worship song and then one of the pastors leads you through a prayer afterwards. So I also like to watch those while I'm stretching in the morning. Just a couple quick moves. I really just do this maybe 10 minutes, if that. Sometimes I will also try to stretch later in the day as well. I mean, it's hard getting old. Next up, I really love to take some quiet time and meditate, and I've been doing this in my office lately. Many people will sit up straight when they meditate, but I have some lower back issues that I've been dealing with for years now, and I just feel a lot more comfortable if I'm either laying in my bed or sitting/laying on the couch in my office. My favorite thing to do is guided meditations, and I like to just keep a playlist of different guided meditations that I find on YouTube, and I can just go ahead on my phone or my iPad and pull whatever one up that I feel like I'm in the mood for, and I just sit back and close my eyes and go through the meditation. I find this so incredibly calming and grounding, and it is absolutely one of my very favorite parts of my day. In fact, if for some reason the day gets away from me and I don't meditate, I definitely feel it. I feel a little bit of dis-ease or maybe a little unsettled, and if you've never tried to meditate, I highly, highly recommend you try to get started with the practice. It can be weird and a little bit uncomfortable at first, but over time, you'll definitely catch on, and I think you'd get some real positive effects from it. When my meditation's over, I sit down and I plan out my to-do list for the day, and I have kind of a master to-do list here on my whiteboard with a whole bunch of different stickies. So I usually take a look and pick 2 or 3 things from the board that I want to work on during the day, and then I usually have maybe one major goal for the day. So I write that down in this tiny little journal/planner I have, and I'm always switching up the way I'm planning out my day. This is just what I've been doing recently, and if I feel like it doesn't really help me, I'll just kind of move on to something else. After I plan out my day, I go right into the block of time where I work on my admin tasks for my business. And this is something I do every single day. I just sit here at my desk for about 30 to 45 minutes, and this is when I answer emails. I try to catch up with any YouTube comments or Instagram messages. I go through my calendar. I like to check up on all my business and personal finances, and after that I usually grab my iPad and I say my affirmations. Now my affirmations I just have on a list in this app called 3 Things. I love this app. It's been really helpful to me, and I just go down the list and say my affirmations out loud. On most days, this will be the end of my morning routine and I will go ahead and get started with work. However, sometimes I do get a quick little workout in right in my office. I just pull something up on my iPad. This is an app called 7, and it just gives you quick 7-minute workouts. So that was my entire morning routine. I hope you enjoyed seeing the way I structure my mornings. Now, if you already have a morning routine, I would love if you would let me know in the comments, what's your favorite part of your morning routine that you feel is the most essential part to getting you prepared for the day ahead. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you liked this video, I hope you will give it a thumbs up and take a moment to subscribe to my channel so you can see more content like this. And please do not forget to go check out Kelly's videos so you can see what her morning routine looks like. And if you were here from Kelly's channel, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll subscribe and stick around. I make new videos every single Thursday, and I would love to see you back here next week. Thanks so much for being here today. I hope you have a great day. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't